Jim was sitting on a park bench eating his lunch when he saw a German Shepherd approach him. At first, Jim thought the dog was about to attack him until the dog sat down and began to beg. The dog lifted his right paw and pointed towards Jim's sandwich, and then towards his own canine mouth. Now, Jim was taken aback by the dog's actions at first, but then he began to laugh. The dog noticed Jim laughing and began to get annoyed by it. The German Shepherd put his right paw back onto the ground and then began showing his sharp teeth towards Jim. Jim, once again, began to think the dog was about to attack him, but why? Is it possible the dog understood what Jim was thinking and doing? Is it possible the dog had enough sense to determine that Jim was making fun of the dog and even teasing the dog? The dog closed his mouth, then once again raised his paw towards Jim's sandwich. However, this time it was his left paw that he raised. Once again, he pointed towards Jim's sandwich and then towards his own canine mouth. Jim began laughing once again at the dog. He just couldn't help it. He kept thinking to himself, this dog looks so stupid, moving his paws around like that. Jim was not about to share his sandwich with a dog.
No.
The dog, once again, put his paw back down upon the ground and began showing his teeth like before. The German Shepherd then got up on all fours and began walking towards Jim. As the dog reached the end of the bench where Jim was sitting, the dog spoke. I'm glad that my understanding of human nature amuses you. However, the lack of understanding animal behavior on your part saddens me. I guess you can only teach an old dog a new trick and not an old human.
Wow!
You've just heard A Nature Encounter, written by John J. Ruppert, March 11th, 2022. It was recorded, spoken, music and effects added by John J. Ruppert, June 19th, 2022. Till we meet again, be safe and be creative.